And making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Here's Dillingham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
And even though it's still early, they have got to get more aggressive out there.
On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Edwards. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Reeves has gotten his third basket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Clark. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Doncic. From 8 feet away, and Randall the bucket on the assist from Dillingham. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. Right now, the story is with Portland, as the Blazers front office is executing early season deals. They're bringing in Miles Bridges to shore up the front court of this team. Bridges is a minutes-eating, rebound-grabbing, explosive finisher, and I'm told this club knows that a player like Bridges brings competitive edge in close games. That boosts your chances to win in crunch time.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Connects checked in for Reeves. Now here's Edwards. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's the floater. Nope, 4 for 7 now. The Lakers lead by 12. Doncic outside. Over Dillingham. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And here's Connect outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
There's a screen. Randall outside. To the paint. Shot from the low block. 3 on the clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's Dillingham. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And a peek at the standings in this year's NBA Cup. The group stage is almost over.
And I have really enjoyed this year's version of the Cup. We're almost at the best part, too. The single elimination knockout rounds. I can't wait to get those started.
Here's Jay. He picked up 39 in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
What about all of his blocks? I mean, he intimidated shooters all game long. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He had 39 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Randall. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well. Into the lane. And it's Jay missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Out to the wing. Here's Shannon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jay. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels against James. Randall on the screen. Pass to Clark. Takes the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And that one's good. Jay's got 17 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
For three, Randall. Doncic grabs a miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
It's stolen by Doncic. Vanderbilt, the pass to Jay. Doncic with it to the wing on the left. And here's Connect outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's Los Angeles building up now. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Kevin Love out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at point guard. McDaniels. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Doncic. They set a pick. Here's the 3. Minot pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Doncic left side. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Shannon. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. This one for 3. Another miss by Doncic. Minnesota with some changes. Diabate's checked in for Minot, and it's Anthony Edwards in for McDaniels. And Los Angeles making a change here. The Lakers dominating the game. Jay, the pass to Reeves. Here's Jay from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And here's Reeves outside. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Pass to Randall. Tries to break his ice. Can't hit from in close.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Jay. Down low. Outside Reeves. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Clark. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Randall outside. Reeves against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Over Reeves. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And a look at the stats for Anthony Edwards.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for Doncic. Here's Jay. Pass to James. Goes back up. And he knocks the jumper down. 11 points in the game.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Dillingham. McDaniels inside. Check by James. McDaniels can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And so Reeves nails both of them. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Now here's Randall. He's got 7.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Reeves over Dillingham. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 22.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
They swipe it. Jay, the pass to Reeves. Picked it. Here's Diabate. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Edwards, no good. The Lakers shooting a decent 42% in the second. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to James. Over McDaniels. And again, it's the Lakers.
Such a skilled and intelligent scorer. James just knows when he should look to capitalize.
1:51 left in the first half. Outside McDaniels. Randall with it. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
First one falls for him. Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Reeves. Both good from the line that time. 1:41 left in the half. He takes it in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 23 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jay's got 9 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Pass to Dillingham. 59 seconds left in the second. Randall, good.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
James, outside. Pass to Jay. The shot's good on the assist by James. Jay's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 weeks.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Lakers shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Lopez, the screen on Randall. Jay, no good on the triple. Minnesota has gone just 1. Edwards can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse.
LeBron.
Like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. And so it's Los Angeles. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. I think for the Timberwolves, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Arnie.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Minnesota shooting around 35% from the field so far. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Dillingham. Randle against Lopez. The open shot, Randle. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Randle's got 12 points.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randle looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Here's Jay. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This will be his third free throw of the game. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Jay. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. The 3-ball. He can't hit that time. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot. Number 0.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Randall outside. Minnesota again missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The shot by James, no good. This third quarter. Pass to Doncic. The 3 gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by James. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
It's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Dillingham. The 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fires the 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long.
Excuse me.
Outside Edwards. There's the drop. Oh, hey, how about that?
Edwards looking to demoralize the defense along with that one.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T
Nah, I'm embarrassed.
5G
I just clipped it.
slam cam.
That's a clip.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's James. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Lakers on D. McDaniels finds Edwards to the wing, right side. The 3, Randall. Drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Jay. Off target with the 3. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Randall deciding where to go with it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Now, here is James. 21 points in the game. Here's Jay. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. That's tipped. Here's Connect. He's got 11. Pass to Jay. Now here's Doncic. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 15.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
Here's Diabate. And here's Edwards from behind the arc. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Jay, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside Edwards. It's deflected.
Get out of here, boy.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. And slam dunk by James.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And here's Connect outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Diabate's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Edwards. Diabate. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. James passes to Jay. Back to James for 3. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Inside, here's Randall. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Randall's got 11 in the second half. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Now report is your LakersLive. Get live and let them hear it. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Jesus Christ.
some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Lopez. Thompson comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Vanderbilt. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Vanderbilt's got 5 points.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Warren. And that one drops. Jay's got 38 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Warren, currently averaging 5 points a game. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run. And it's Connect missing. The Timberwolves shooting about 40% so far in the third. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Outworking the defense. That's what Warren does there, catching them totally unprepared with a fast shot.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Clark. Back to Warren. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Offensive board. Here's Jay. They shoot again. Yes, it's good. Jay's got 40 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Throws it up high.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Shannon. He's got 6. .152 left in the third. The rebound by Jay.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Vanderbilt, no good. The Timberwolves shooting just 37% so far in this one. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Lakers dominating the game. Pass to Connect. Back to Vincent. To the right side. Here's Jay. Checked by Randall. Jay, the pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Randall. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jay's got his 16th rebound on the night. 41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Vincent. Here's Jay. Clark covers. And that one's good. Jay's got 42 in the game.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Minnesota shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Shannon's shot is off. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Pass to Diabate. For 3, Randall. Can't get it to drop. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Connect, then it's Thompson, and it's Vincent in at the point. The Timberwolves shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And it's good. 2 points.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
So it's Los Angeles now. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. You either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
No good on that one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. He hit Minnesota with possession here. Pass to McCaw. Here's Minot. Here's Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. And it's Warren missing. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And the shot's good. And Minnesota with possession here. McCall passes to Clark. Completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota calls time here.
Ready to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Jay, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Jay. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 now. Down low, Diabate. Vanderbilt with the block. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Connect checked in for James. The Lakers on D. Shot is good by Edwards.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Here's Jay. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Vincent. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Here's Dillingham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your Timberwolves. Dillingham. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Jay. Pass to Vincent. Here's Jay. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jay's got 44. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Here's Jay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Wenslow's checked in for the Lakers. Shot from 12. He got a piece of it. Here's Jay. Counted. Jay's got 48.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
The baseline Jay. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Here's Winslow. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Dillingham.
And one more foul and he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Lakers substitution. Number 31, Klay Thompson.
Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. From deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 tonight. Count the basket. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Fires for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Jay. Thompson with a screen.
Youngster,
Hits yet again.
that three was for you, my boy.
Dominating offensively once again. He's making a habit of this.
He's now tied for 5th most 50-point games in a season. That puts him in some rare company. McDaniels can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Vincent off the drive. Edwards pulls it in.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Dillingham. Outside McDaniels. 3-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jay. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
It's
The
LeBron
Timberwolves shooting
James.
41%
Cleveland.
Dillingham
That
with the
was
bucket.
for you.
Just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Pass to Jay. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt, and James is subbed in for Vincent. 1:52 left in the game. Randall outside. Rebound by the Lakers. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Jay. The shot's good on the assist by James. Jay's got 56 in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jay.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Jay. Let's go with a 3. Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside McDaniels. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
There's a screen. It's James with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Here's Randall. Here's Dillingham. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Just finished the game, man.
That's what I'm talking about, kid. Be honest. You were worried you went too
Give
far.
me, this nigga's giving me some
I
gas.
think I let my emotions. Coach, I told you I got you, man. You know, look, I don't want you making a habit of this, but I gotta admit, maybe you should get on social, start talking your own talk, huh? Oh, no, I think I'll leave that to you. Just make sure you're thinking this process, okay? It's time and a place for everything. You gotta know when to push your go. I'll be clear. Understood. See you later, coach. All right, see you around. See you. All right.
It's not pre-recorded. I'm actually playing it right now. So this is as it goes. Yeah. And welcome to the stream. I don't think you ever come to the YouTube. So yeah, I'm actually live right now.
think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Oh yeah, man, I'm really working on the first cam. I already have one, but I'm just trying to find a way to connect it to my PlayStation so I can stream at the same time. But it's definitely something I'm working on. Thanks for the lookout.
Game time. Let's get it, MP. All right, baby. Let's get down.
Welcome to stream, everyone. Playing my second game with the Rockets, second key game. I think it should be the last one. After this, I get the first challenges of the season done. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, you know.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jay out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Houston, Shepherd out there with Whitmore. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Home in the paint. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And here is Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Şengün. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nice shot by James.
LeBron
Making it
James.
look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Shepard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
What?
Lopez passes to Jay. Lakers passing it around.
You need to mute. You need to say something to people.
James a screen on Thompson. With the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Shepard with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lopez a screen. Here's Jay. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Şengün. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Connects from 3-point range. Bird's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Six to shoot. Thompson for 3. No good that time. Lakers leading by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Thompson after LeBron James hitting the 3. Pass to Jay. For the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's too small, nigga. He's too small right there.
Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And will take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, James.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now here's Brooks. No scoring in this one. Şengün, no good. They had a chance to end the run there. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 17. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Screen by James. That shot wide open. That's now 8 points for Jay. And Greg MP, the fastest ever, 5,000 points and 1,500 assists.
And Oscar Robertson had been the first to do it in his first 200 games. And when you're bettering the Big O, that's putting up some special numbers.
They double-team Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Indiana. Tipped away. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Doncic has got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers lead by 21. To the inside. Here's Lopez. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Jay. There's the pick. James misses. And for Houston, they're shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
Over to the left wing. Lopez passes to LeBron. Here's Jay. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Lakers #1.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
And the Rockets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And next checked in. It's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Brooks. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Thompson with the bucket.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from James. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And Smith with the stop.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Doncic passes to Jay. Pass to Vincent. Jacks up a three. The Lakers rebound. Here's Jay. 13 points in the game. A three ball. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 14 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
To the middle. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
They set the pick. Takes it from 10. And connect. Gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Simmons. 11-point game his last outing. Smith with a screen on Doncic. With the teardrop. Rebounded by the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And, yes, it's good.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 1:04 left to play here in the first. Harris finds Eason. Back to Harris. Thompson outside. And here's Simmons for three. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And for Houston, they're shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Pass to Jay. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Jay's got 16.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
They've got Whitmore. Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Changes. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Whitmore. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Vanderbilt. Shea comes in for Klay Thompson. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Shea, that's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside, here's Şengün. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And he drives in, and there it is for him. Jay's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Şengün with a wide-open look, and it's off from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. To stop the run. It's deflected. Stolen by Brooks. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. For the Rockets, Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Cam Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Simmons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connect, he's checked in for James. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Drains the three-pointer. Şengün's got 6.
Got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
And the basket by Jay.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Pass to Şengün, a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jay's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to Şengün. for three. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Lakers controlling the game. Doncic passes to Reeves. Over Whitmore. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Şengün. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 minutes.
Jay, the pass to Lopez. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Used all 7 feet and about 1/3 of a ton to get that one up and down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams
Welcome to the stream,
together?
chat.
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So
About to
gathering
reach
for dinner
halfway.
as teammates is one
Almost
of those ways you
there.
can bond.
It's actually more
Maybe
than a
taking
40
in a
point
movie,
lead.
perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on
My
the
defense
court,
has been
so
killing
that
me
you get a
there.
chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
Pass to Jay. Shoots it. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson inside. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Here's Jay. Drills the 3-pointer. Jay's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And it's Thompson again missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And this is
Nothing
the game
but
plan for him.
3.
He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lakers foul. Commit. First personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. Jay, the pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Reeves. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Shepard with the ball. Here's Şengün. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan hat.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first...
Well, they got an offensive weapon with this move. We've seen the growth of Tobias Harris. The shooting touch, the rebounding, and all-around play. This is someone who can get a bucket when they need it.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Houston Rockets.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's Doncic. Taking a look at the Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Brook Lopez is out there with Jay, and it's Doncic in at the point. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Dallas played phenomenal. He picked up 39 points and a triple-double for all that effort. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 19 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
And the basket by Jay.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Whitmore, and he banks in the layup. Whitmore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
James misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Thompson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And he gets
going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Thompson misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Yes, that goes in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got 7 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lakers passing it around. Jay the pass to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Pass to Whitmore. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Reeves. James with the bucket. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Shepard. The putback, and Şengün is right there.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you've got to get a body on Şengün.
Here's Jay. 37 points for him. From deep, Reeves. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Thompson misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Reeves gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And it goes down 2 points.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Shea misses.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Whitmore. It's tipped. The three for Doncic. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Shepard. He's got 5. Now here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. Launches it. And there's Shepard on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Doncic. The 3rd spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range. And it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come. But you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Over in the corner, Vincent. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Smith finds Thompson. Brooks outside. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And it's Connect in the corner. No good on the 3. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Out to Thompson. The 3. Rebound the Lakers.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And for Houston, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the 3rd. Not the finest work of this offense. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Jay. Brooks covering.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson inside the line. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Thompson from long range. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And he gets the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Thompson from long range. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball. In for your Rockets, Eason Ramsey.
Pass to Eason. Nailed from three-point land. Eason's got 6.
McGee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And his performance today, guys, is really, I think, a beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. Jay, the pass to Vanderbilt. From 18 feet away, Thompson with the bucket. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Smith outside. Thompson is double. Pass to Eason. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the clock. Thompson misses. And for Houston, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Simmons. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jay up and in on the layup. Jay's got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Ramsey. Eason with it. 8 points for him. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Connect. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides. Professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Jay. The tray. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Thompson misses.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. Sinks the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. James checked in for Los Angeles. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. Outside, James. Over Shepherd. And it's James missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. And good that time. Thompson's got 15 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The Rockets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And Connect comes to help. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Shepherd missing. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's James. And the three ball is good. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Thompson for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
To the wing right side. Connect. No good. Rockets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Launches a 3, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Jay. Jay's got 46 points. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Thompson. Pass to Shepherd. Fires the 3, and it's Brooks that time on the assist from Shepherd.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
Jay, the pass to James. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Shepherd. The Rockets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
They set the screen, and Thompson gets it to go.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And Connect comes to help. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. Now Shepherd, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Jay, the pass to James. On the wing, Thompson takes a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Shepard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Şengün. Whitmore finds Thompson. Back to Whitmore. And the 3 off target. The Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Pass to Jay. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Takes the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play.
Stance. Whitmore.
Calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. Winslow comes in for Klay Thompson. And Vincent subbed in for James. First one falls for him. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
The Lakers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Pass to connect. Pulls up. And another basket for the Lakers.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Jay, the pass to Vincent. From downtown. No good there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Jay. Whitmore defending. Count it. Good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.
MP in the house. MP, let's bring it tonight.
St. Jen was clear about the target for that? Subject line.